Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today I wanted to do another glitter eye smoky eye, and I decided to do purple today because that was just ringing in my head. And I used my Cleof glitter palette, so if you are interested in that palette, this is the video for you. I used about 4 different glitters to achieve this look. And if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, please stay tuned. Please also continue to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to grow our family. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Alright, beauties, getting started. We're using my usual L'Oreal Dip Brow Pomade and the brush that comes with the set. And I am just shaping out my brow right now, giving it hair-like strokes and lining it to make sure that it is precise, and using whatever is left in the front so that it is not too dark. And then cleaning up with my Maybelline concealer. And I've been using the Fit Me concealer for my brow cleanup. I like the Fit Me concealer and also the Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline. I've been going between the two as of recently. There's Mariah. So now that we have that and we have put that on our lid to use as a brow primer, I'm using this rust color in my crease and blending that out and just building up the color to the intensity that I want it. And then I'm using a blending brush with no product on it to blend away harsh lines. Then going into this pink color, I'm blending this, or more fuchsia, not pink, blending that right underneath where I just blended the rust color. And those colors are from Juvia's Place, but I'm just giving you the colors in general in case you want to actually use a different palette. If you don't have this palette, you will always be able to follow and see the colors I used. So going into the purple, brown, and black, and I'm blending that into my outer V because I want this to be blown out and I want this to really be intense on the outer V. So I'm just really blending it out and making it go far outside of my eye because I want this to be really dramatic. And this is a brush with no product on it once again to blend away harsh lines. Then back into the purple just to bring the purple color back in. And now that I've blown it out, I'm going in to cut the crease. And I'm using a flat concealer brush to do this. And I have hooded lids, so for me, I have to do a trick with my eyes and have my eyes open and make a dot at the top first and then blow it out. And then I'm going between the blue and purple color in the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. If you do have that palette, that's the one I'm using. So I'm using the purple at the front and then the blue from the middle to the back. And I'm just using a flat shadow brush in order to apply it. And then I just used a blending brush to deepen the outer V once again. And I just pointed to the purple and blue glitter that I'm going to be using from the Cleof glitter palette. There's a lot of these palettes out there, and I just really was interested in seeing how this palette performed. So I used 3 or 4 colors on this look, and you'll be able to see how the glitters apply. And it is less messy, so I can give you that. They don't have all of the glitters that are out that are like extremely sparkly and reflect like 3D But these are really nice glitters if you are just looking to add a little pizzazz and you don't want to have a lot of glitter all over your face. So you can see right now how it looks once you put the glitters on. And I felt like I wanted something more. It just was looking a little flat. So I went in with this fuchsia color and put that right on top of both the purple and the blue. And I felt like it brought exactly what I was looking for. I just wanted a pop. And I feel like I got that now. You can see the difference on one side to the other. It just added more of a reflect having that fuchsia right in the center. So I didn't go into the inner corner or the outer V, but just the center with that color. Then I'm using a makeup wipe to clean up the edges and blending out the edges with a brush with no product on it to take away the harsh edge. Now I am using my Sonia Kashuk eyeliner from Target. And this liner was on a clearance, so I think I got it for like $3.99. And it's an okay liner. My favorite liner is the NYX matte liner, but they were out, so I just got this, and it's an okay liner. It is not bad. But now I'm going over that liner with a black eyeshadow because I do want it to be matte, and it is not matte. And I went in it's my Ray Ray palette, and I went into that light goldish color, and it wasn't as intense as I wanted, so I went into the Masquerade palette and went into the light color in that palette to get the inner corner highlight and brow highlight. And then I'm using the e.l.f. Glow Lotion to create a little glow to my skin. And then I'm going to go into my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer to prime my skin. But first I'm going into this L'Oreal Extra Intense eyeliner. It's a kohl liner with a smudger on the other end. And it's very, very dark. It's one of the blackest kohl liners I know of. And I really love it. Now we're going in with the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. And I'm patting that into my skin because with this product you don't want to smooth it. You want to more so pat it into your pores to pat it in and, fill up those little holes. Now I'm going into my Maybelline 24 Hour Stay Foundation in the color 330. And I'm using 1.5 pumps. And that is all I need for my whole face. So I really love this foundation just because you don't need to use a lot. And it has great coverage and lasts all day. This is my favorite drugstore foundation by far. And I'm just using a flat kabuki brush to blend that in. Now we're going to go in with our Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and we're going to highlight and conceal. Then I'm going in with my CoverGirl Extra Blendable Concealer just to add a little bit more highlight to the concealer. Now going in with our LA Girl Pro Conceal and Beautiful Bronze as my contour color. And blending that in with our Ipsy sponge. The last Ipsy bag came with this sponge that has 2 flat edges, and I just wanted to try it out on the last video and I liked it, so I used it again in this video. And as you can see, it blends very well. It is nice and soft and squishy, and I really do like it. And I'm just really taking my time and blending everything out. Then using a brush to take away any areas that needed to be blended just a little bit more. I just like to do that sometimes, just to make sure everything is blending together perfectly. And I like to use the brush for my nose. So I use the brush everywhere where the two colors are blending. Then I'm going into Mocha from the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics collab. And I'm just blending that in all of my contoured areas. Now I'm using my Sacha Buttercup powder to highlight. And I stopped baking with a lot of product because it was just making me look a little too dry. And then I have oily skin, so when I would use the spray to make it melt in, it would make me oily faster. So I just figured using less product would help with that situation, and I find that it has. So if that is something you are dealing with, try that and see how it works for you. I'm trying to keep that line nice and crisp, so I'm taking my time and going close to the edge with this sponge. Now using my lashes from AliExpress for the price of $2.99. They look like mink lashes and I really like them. If you order from AliExpress, you will be waiting at least a month or two. But the lashes are really nice and reusable, and I do recommend it if you're on a budget. So before I start to get too low, I just order again, knowing that I'm going to have a month or two to wait to get the lashes. And it works out fine for me. Sorry for the lighting, you guys. I was at my mom's house, and, I'm using this little light because my ring light still hasn't been replaced yet. So I have this small one that I travel with that is just like attaches with the little phone holder. I'm using the BH Studio finishing powder right now to just blend away everything and blend my whole face and get everything meshing together. But yes, my lighting will get better, I promise, guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Now we're going to go back into the masquerade palette and go into that pink color. I forgot my blush when I went over to my mom's house, so I was like, I'm just going to improvise and use an eyeshadow. So that's what I did. And now it was a little bit too pigmented, so I'm just blending a little bit to make it a little bit less pigmented. Then I went into the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics collab, and I'm using the highlighter called Radiant. And you can see it is blinding, honey. Yes. Blind them though. I really like this highlight. And I like to blend the edges of my highlight after I apply it. Then I'll apply it a little bit more into like the center. But I'm using the lighter color right now, and I'm using it as my inner corner tear ducts. And my brow highlight because I wanted it to stand out just a little bit more. And then I'm using it in my inner tear ducts once again. I'm just trying to get this intensity that I'm not quite getting. I need my Nicole Guerrero palette to get the intensity that I'm trying to look for, because they have this color in there that is gorgeous and it just gives me this intense brightness that I was looking for. But this worked. I just had to layer it. And then this is Violet Voss lipstick in the color Muse. And this is Alina Lashes lipstick, but it doesn't have the name on it, so I cannot tell you what the name is, but it's like this light nude color that I'm using in the center. Then I'm using my Galaxy Collection gloss from Fenty, and it's the nude one. Alright, beauties, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I wanted to do another glitter smoky eye, and I really like how this came out. I think it is really pretty. It is inspired from Stacey Marie MUA. So if you are not following her on Instagram, make sure to follow her. She has so many different looks and just continues to inspire me every time. So I just hope that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. If you have anything specific that you would like me to do, let me know and I will definitely try and get that done for you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to grow our family and have a wonderful day. Bye.